What's going on, y'all? Hope everyone's having a fantastic day, and I hope you guys are enjoying yourself. Hope you guys are enjoying the content, and if you haven't liked, subscribed, and hit that little bell, if you want, go ahead and do it. If not, the choice is yours. You're a grown adult. I'm not going to hold your hand. Speaking of holding hands, today's topic is about asking questions in the shop. I am not the brightest individual on this earth. I've been blessed with a little bit of common sense, and that's kind of a scary thing because it's a superpower anymore. So much so, it makes me hate other people just because the stupidness in this world, right? It's out there. It's see it all the time. But asking questions, guys, this is how we learn and grow and develop ourselves. I mean, we do this as children. We ask questions in middle school, elementary school, kindergarten, high school. We ask our parents questions. My favorite things to ask my dad when I was a little kid going to different racetracks when we were doing SCCA stuff is, what happens if the wheel falls off? What happens if the brakes fail? What happens if this? What happens if that? And he still reminds me in my 30s, oh, well, when you're like 4 and 5 and 8, you'd sit there and just ramble on for hours driving, out of state about what if. If I was my own kid at that point, I would have drugged me. Here's some Benadryl, here's some Dimetap, whatever. Go to sleep, little boy. I can't remember that far back, so it is what it is. Don't know if he did it or not. But, we ask questions to learn. The problem with asking questions, and I was that guy when I was younger, I was an idiot kid, and we're all idiot kids at some point. I'm still an idiot man-child. So I have a wife. With asking questions, guys, if you're a new tech or you're a new tech in a different industry than what you're skilled at or coming into a new shop, best advice I can give to you is when you come speak with another adult, another man, another coworker, employee, whatever, come with all your facts. That way you sound educated. If you just come up and say, well, I got this paper, I don't know, it doesn't work. Why is someone going to sit there and waste their time? They might say to you, oh, would you like some crayons and a coloring book and maybe, a sippy cup and some cookies? We could sit you down at a little kid's table and, you can go on about your business and let the men work. Definitely a possibility. Now, we're all professionals in this industry. We're all learning and developing, like I stated. There's no tech that is super tech that knows every inch of every wire, every, PSI of every compression on every engine out there. It's not applicable. We all have to learn. If there is super tech out there, please save me. And we need you. But if you come up to another technician with a wiring harness or whatever you're working on, and you present them with positive information like, hey, I'm getting, power here, and it's coming through here, it comes through terminal 5 on the bus bar down, and then goes into, I don't know, let's say the alternator. Or, the fuel shutoff valve. But I'm not, fuel shutoff valve, that's a good one. That's a common issue with me. So, the unit's sitting there, I hit the Murphy switch, I go to activate the key, I hear an audible click, letting me know that the fuel shutoff valve is engaging. Perfect. I know I have voltage on the hold wire, or the pull wire. Great. When I go to crank the key and let off the Murphy switch, it shuts down. Okay. Well, is it not getting fuel? Is it not doing this? Well, I don't know. Okay, well, what I would suggest you test for is check your voltage on the hold wire. So go on the bus bar, check, and go on the other end, check, make sure you're getting 12 volts. And if you are on each pin, I would sit there and, pop the wires off, check for ohms of resistance or whatever, then move over. And if everything's good on that, you might have a bad fuel shutoff solenoid. Take it off, bench test it. If it fails, well, there's your issue. Things of that nature, guys. If you come to somebody with all the information, you speak to them correctly, they'll be more than likely to help you out. And it's a beautiful thing. Don't come to somebody with the bare minimum. I don't know. It is what it is. I'll let someone else do my homework for me. You're a big boy or a big girl. Go solve your problems. And one of my problems I have is, like I discussed with my mother, you know, why can't we use our smartphones in school? Why can't we sit there and phone a friend for tests? I understand that it makes you want to think on your own and make sure you have your own critical thinking skills, but fact being, I've never been in a place of employment where I cannot phone a friend to a coworker or make a call to a buddy. I mean, I get stumped on electrical stuff all the time. Like I said, I'm not the greatest mechanic out there, but it happens. Now, also asking questions. This thing right here. I'm just gonna take this. Hey man, I'm gonna take the tools and, guys, ask the question. This is what I'm working on. I don't have a thin or a shallow socket. Can I borrow your 22 millimeter shallow? Okay, well, when you put it back, what are you gonna do with it? Ask a question. Where do I put your tools at when I put them back? Do you want them on top of your toolbox? Do you want them in the drawer? Do you want me to leave it dirty, clean, whatever? Ask the questions, guys. It's a stupid little thing. It's a stupid concept that we should all have down at this point. I've worked with a lot of techs that don't have it down. And getting back to asking questions, guys, I've preached this several times. I think I put what I wanted to use away. Notebook, pen, and paper is your friend. If you're having the same consistent issue over and over with different, in my case, different machines or whatever, take notes. If someone's walking you through something, take notes. Just an idea. I had a whole binder full of diagrams and service bulletins and all kinds of stuff. And I've got handwritten notes on them. That way I could go back and check. Do not burn up phoning a friend. Now, if you same fuel shut-off solenoid and the tech's walked you through it 4 or 5 times already, don't go bother the same guy about the same issue over and over and over. You're gonna burn your bridge, he's gonna get pissed off. Why am I wasting my time with you if you can't grasp this concept? Just a small thing. Now, if you can sit there and change it up a little bit, hey, I've done this, this, and this. Next time you're getting the different results, and keep progressing. That way they see that you're learning. That's a beautiful thing. These are just a few things that I've seen that, I think gets to be a point where you want to just strangle the new tech or the younger guy or one of your coworkers for asking the same stupid question over and over. The same question of, may I borrow a tool? And if you are borrowing a tool, guys, if you borrow it more than twice and you haven't bought it the third time, I would highly suggest buying that tech lunch at least. Maybe an energy drink or a cup of coffee or something. Maybe, give them a little on the side in the parking lot, whatever. But, that's my thoughts on that. Whether you want to do that or not, that's on you. But be mindful of what you're asking, how you're asking for it. Put as much information out there as possible and let it ride. And another piece of advice, if you are asking the questions, I'd ask them, whoever you're dealing with, maybe it's a mentor, maybe it's a foreman, whatever, a more experienced tech, ask them if you're okay with me asking you questions or coming to you. Let them know that their time is valuable and you understand that. And let them know that you appreciate all that they are doing for you. Little humility, guys, goes a long way. So with that, it's quick, easy, basic topic, but I think it needs to be talked about. If you like this video, let me know. If you dislike it, let me know. It is what it is. One of those topics. If you have some ideas, drop them down in the comment section. Let me put my spin on it. If you want to talk about some of my tools, Yeah, let's do that. There is a idea. I have it screenshotted on my phone. I just need to make the time to make the video on tools for new techs coming into it, trying to grow their collection. So we're going to do another tool video and probably throw some more organizers in the roll cart. So still waiting on my DIY organizers or toolbox widget. I finally got an email back 2 days ago. Go figure, it's still on hold, so it is what it is. Guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day and keep running.